All right, welcome back to Forex Killers. It's been a fair minute since I've done an update. Mainly doing an update on BTC here. If you're interested in the Forex, including the S&P, oil, other commodities, gold, silver, jump into the free Discord. I'll post the link, and you can come over and enjoy some good trades. Really been trading really well, and everything's going really swimmingly over there. But to the main update, I'm going to post this in a couple of the other Discords with that I'm in for crypto. I trade BTC on the much higher time frame now, as you guys know. I'm just doing this on my phone. It'd be a bit better on computer, but this is what we got. So, look, I'm just going to run through it quickly. If you see my prior videos, you know my charts. So, tracking this pretty well. And I've talked about this supply zone. I've talked about this for months when we were down here after that demand hit. And I said, the first thing we have to do is get through this supply zone, right? And we've obviously popped up into there. We had this big correction through here, which I discussed, and I pretty much nailed. I think it missed target by $100 or $200. But that was very evident that we were in a big correction, retested the range highs here and popped off it. I believe if I go down to the daily, that might have been, what do we have? Close to the 200 daily moving average there as well. But look, so I'll just go here. So, you see my RSI trend lines, very important. We got this big break and this move up with the break of the weekly. And now subsequently, we've broken the weekly trend. Okay, so we've broken the weekly trend. We've bearishly retested it, right? We've got a wick up back into this old smaller supply zone. Obviously coming off this big, large supply zone, which I've just spoken about. Supply zone, support and resistance, same sort of thing, but I've just got sort of a stronger line there with the weekly resistance, which we tagged, right? Pretty much bang on that line, which I again, go back to my videos on BTC, looking for that for a long time coming now. And we've subsequently broken this ascending trend line, right? So we've broken and bearishly retested that. We've broken and bearishly retested the weekly RSI. We've also bearishly retested the 200 weekly moving average here, right? So held it here, gone up, come down, bearish retest, all right? We also rejected off it back here. So you can see a couple of, significant points that it's played. So yeah, you might, you candlestick traders, you might look at that as some sort of doji or morning reversal. I got no idea. I don't trade them at all. But that's up to you. These wicks here into the supply zone, significant. So there's a lot of leftover supply. We just couldn't break through. So there's some bearish signs on the weekly. The 3-day. What do we have? Anything more significant? You see that hidden bull, right? And we've that hidden bull here on the 3-day. Well, that's played out with this correction, in my opinion. Doesn't mean we can't, you got to be careful, and you can't just go all in. We can just correct up, all right, and then fall. So, that's definitely, there's a potential for that. But, looking at that could have played out. Again, looking at these other indicators, they're showing us some bearish signals. Down to the daily. So here's some other bearish signs that I'm looking out for. All right, we've retested the 200 daily moving average, bearishly retested it here, big rejection, climb back up, bearishly retested, couple of wicks, selling off. Now the next indicator is this daily RSI trend, right? We just closed below it, only just. Obviously things can reverse, but that's another signal just to be looking out for. If we start coming down right? If we start coming down and then we sort of correct upwards in some sort of fashion, whatever it may be, and then you've just got to be looking for that sell. So that's your indicator. We've broken through. So and it depends. You just got to watch that wave action. But we come down like that and then we correct. It's going downtown. So really watch that. These levels we have to get back above. 200 daily moving average would be the first thing to climb above. That would be the first indicator. Getting back above this trend line would obviously be quite bullish. Okay, so and then your next level would be these highs here to be watching. Okay, we've got the 12-hour. So yeah, there you go. There was my old TA. So there was I was looking for 24.3. We got to 24.760 or something like that. So if you're trading that, if you're investing, then obviously you would have gotten that buy. If you're trading it, you might have been looking for a tighter entry. I was just holding my long. 12 hours still holding here. I've got to see how this plays, but that's something to be watching for. If we just want to look at sort of some sort of corrective wave, yeah, I mean it's a bit of a mess, and hence I don't trade it too much anymore, and I don't really go off, Elliott wave and trying to identify what account could be, but I mean potentially, I think probably the best way to look at it that I can tell would be, and again I'm just looking at it now. Yeah, I haven't had a look in there, but probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we've got a 3-wave correction, and now just going straight down. So that's what I'll be looking at, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, I hope this helps. I'll share it and trade well. Give us a like if you like, if it'll help me out, and see you on the next one. Shank that like.